I'm Mark.
Yeah.
I'm Lily.
And I'm Deryn.
And we're with the Santa Barbara Middle School Team Press, and we're here with.
Tom Snow.
So, how do you think music has the power to heal people?
Well, I think that music can do a lot of things, and it can sometimes heal people. It certainly can move them, can make them feel happy, can make them feel sad. So it has a lot of power, and in some cases it can actually help heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Who or what was your biggest inspiration for songwriting?
Well, I have to say first that would be Burt Bacharach. When I was in music school in 1965 and 1969, along with studying classical and jazz composition and theory, I was also very fond of the songs that Bacharach wrote, principally for an artist named Dionne Warwick. He, to me, was the sort of king of pop songwriters of that era. So that was a very important influence. Certainly the Beatles, as they were around. And then before them were the great songwriters from the 1930s and 40s, the guys that wrote all the great Broadway musicals. People like George Gershwin and Ira. George, of course, wrote Porgy and Bess, and Cole Porter. There was Richard Rodgers and Lorenz Hart. And then, again, Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein, who wrote lots of great musicals. One you probably know, Sound of Music. You may have even done that in school. I know a lot of schools still do it. So the great composers from that era who wrote great Broadway show tunes are my heroes, and I consider them to be the best. They come from the golden age of songwriting in America.
Thank you.
What is your ultimate goal as a musician?
Well, my ultimate goal was to write a hit song. And it took a long time to get good enough to do that, but I finally did. And one of the big rewards of writing that was actually hearing my song coming out of a little booth in a parking lot over a transistor radio when I was going back to get my car. And I knew that I had kind of arrived, and just hearing it come through that little radio meant that I had connected with a lot of people. So that was fun.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, guys. Good questions.